Alright, so I don't know how to start this, but I just I'm just gonna make the title of this video some of my tips for Fortnite. Like, I guess you could, like, since I'm a keyboard and mouse player, some of these tips might be for like keyboard and mouse only. I'm not sure though, but yeah, these are just like tips for like everyone, I guess. So yeah, let's get in. Alright, so first, if you want to learn how to triple edit, I haven't mastered triple editing. Like I can't really triple edit, but one thing that I learned not too long ago was that if you want to learn how to if it's easier to triple edit if, like, let me do it in slow motion. So like if you place a stair, then you come here, like at the bottom, edit your floor, and then edit the cone. Then once you get up here, place your wall, and then like you can continue walking, and then edit your wall, and then just continue like free building if you're free building. Like I just hit a couple of triple edits today, but I can't really seem to do it. It's kind of hard though. It's kind of hard for me since like I learn kind of slowly, but you know it takes time to learn it. So one of my friends learned how to triple edit really fast, and it's crazy how people could quadruple edit, and it's just weird, man. No, like, people get good fast, and I just hit a triple edit there. Alright, so secondly, cranking 90s. It could be confusing sometimes because like it could be hard sometimes, not unless you master it. But for me, sometimes what will happen is like my ramp will like be placed like over there, so then I won't be able to crank like a full 90 and like that. Sometimes if you don't turn correctly, this could happen. And I used when I was new to keyboard and mouse, I would just place 2 walls, and then I'd place a stair, and I'd just go like this. That was kind of my way of cranking 90s, but I don't really crank 90s that much. So yeah. Alright, next tip. So if you want to make builds invisible, like for example brick or metal, this isn't really a tip. It's just like if you want to make like metal or brick invisible, then you could skip this tip if you don't want to learn how to do this. But this is just for the people who want to know like how to make builds invisible and like edit faster. Alright, so first you want to go to your settings, and then you want to come here. If you want to edit fast, then turn on confirm edit on release. Basically what this setting does is like I don't know how to explain it, but let me turn it off real quick. So if you have it off, and if you select an edit, you'll have to press your confirm button, and then like it's just really hard to edit, and like turning it on, turning confirm edit on release on, just makes it like a lot easier to edit with, as you can see. And like if you're on keyboard and mouse, you could go to your keyboard controls, make your building edit whatever, and then make your second build select building edit, like make it something that's like close to that button, or like it just be easy to spam, so like you can impress your friends instead of having to, you know, edit with your mouse, which could be slow sometimes. You know, it can be slow, and like, yeah, so like just like spamming those two buttons is really easy. But since I've been practicing my edits for a long time, then it's just like easier for me to edit with my keyboard and mouse instead of just using my keyboard to edit. So yeah, it's just like easier. I'm like, yeah. All right, tip number 3, I think. If you wanna, like, if you've seen those videos where like people, like, they make their builds like permanently invisible, the way they do that is they get like an assault rifle. They pickaxe the building all the way to frick. Oh man. And then they pickaxe it all the way until like 42 HP. Then they get like a gold assault rifle, and then they just like, they like do that, and then they shoot it till it gets below 20 HP, and then they start editing it. And you gotta keep it below. You gotta keep it at 1. But if you don't keep it the health at 1, then you can't really do the glitch or make the build invisible. Like I just messed up earlier. It's okay though. But like, yeah, so basically what they do is they just pickaxe it. For metal, you pickaxe it until it gets to, you could pickaxe it to 10. Then you just keep editing, and then soon enough it'll kind of look, well, I'm gonna cut the video till I make a build invisible. Okay, so soon enough it'll look like this. And something I learned a while back when I played on console is that you can go to your game UI and you could turn off resources. Nope, not resources. It was target info. You could turn that off, and it look like you're just floating. But if sometimes you can fall through. If I don't really want to ruin my crap, but if you pickaxe it, it'll just like immediately break. And yeah, that's kind of make like builds invisible. So, yeah. Okay, so tip number 5: if your opponent's in a box like this, hold on, let me turn my target info back on. If your opponent is in a box, I have no friends, so I can't really. You do this with a friend. If your opponent's in a box, build a stair right here, break their cone, and then they'll replace it. But then break their wall, break their floor. Then they'll replace their floor. And then you could break their wall at this. You break their wall at the same time. Then you replace their wall with your wall. Edit it like this. And then once you do that, edit it like this. And then jump in, place a stair. And then you can just edit the stair like this. And then boom. he's dead. If that doesn't work, I just practice piece control maps. I don't know what to tell you. And it's like, yeah, okay. Number 6, low sensitivity. Reason why you want low sensitivity, if you play on 1200 DPI, I would recommend 9.0 cents, because it's for building, it's not too slow, but it's not too fast. It's like just like the right sense, and like it'll help you like not mess up your edits, cause like I used to play on like 800 DPI, and I would put my sensitivity to like 57 point. I'd like put it to 57.3. It was just like it felt like it was the perfect sense, but if you play on 1200 DPI, it's really fast and it's hard to control, which is pretty obvious. But no, like, if you play on 800 DPI, then maybe just play on like 27 cents, because it's like so hard to build. Like, how do you not mess up your edits? I don't know. 800 DPI is just really low, so we put my theme back to 9.0, and yeah. So like, if you're trying to piece someone, and you have your like a low sensitivity, it's hard to mess up your edits. Like, I used to struggle with these corner edits. I still kind of struggle with them sometimes, but I used to struggle with them a lot, because someone that I played with told me that higher sensitivity was better, so I used to play on a high sensitivity. But like, lower sensitivity is just better, so then like you don't mess up any edits, and it's just like, it's better in general, you know, and like your aim will be better. Like, you will have more focus with your aim, and yeah, you know, it's just, yeah, low sense is better than high sense. Alright, tip number 7, I think. Free building. If you're washed, okay, number 7. Free building and piece control maps. If you're like washed at the game, or like you just get on, start free building for about 15 minutes. Or if you don't have a piece control map, yeah, just free build for like 15 minutes, and you should be good to like play with your friends and all that crap, or like all that stuff. Or like, if you have a piece control map and you're washed, or you just like got on, play that piece control map for like, do like all the courses, or just like at least play for 15 minutes. Like Raider 464, his piece control map is really good. That's what I used to practice, or not really. I don't really use Raider 464's edit map anymore, but I used to when I started playing on keyboard and mouse. But I just don't really use it anymore. Like, I feel like I don't really need it. Like, it's just kind of not for me. Not for me, I would say. Alright, tip number 8. This might be pretty self-explanatory, but if you're on PC or like if you're able to get performance mode, please, for the love of God, use low meshes. Like, come on. Like it gives you higher FPS, and like the higher FPS you have, the lower ping you get. So then lower ping equals you being better at the game. And so like really just like having low meshes on is just like a good thing. So and go watch my bubble wrap video if you're like on console, if you don't really care about your frame rate or ping or mesh builds. Just go check out that video, and just check out that video. And one thing about lower ping is that like once they added NA Central, I started getting really low ping, and that made it easier for me to edit. So that's why I'm able to edit like this, and yeah, that's why I'm able to edit like that. Tip number 8, I think. Quadruple edits. Quadruple edits are kind of dumb, so don't really learn quadruple edits. Yeah, they're just kind of dumb, waste of time. You know, triple edits are better. I mean, like, double edits are fine, but you know, triple edits are just better. Single edits are way better. And if you're trying to piece someone, like, I guess you could do quadruple edits. I mean, if you're starting at the game, just like, learn triple edits first, and then that's like the most obvious thing ever. But just learn quadruple edits like when you play 1 year into keyboard and mouse. Just like, please, come on, don't waste your time trying to learn all this crap. Like come on, you're just placing a cone, editing the cone, and then doing a triple edit. That's all really. And then just like resetting, like placing a cone, editing the cone like this, resetting it, then editing it again, and then doing a triple edit is just, no. I don't like it, you know. You could do it if you want to. This tip isn't really helpful, but you know, just, I don't know, man. Alright, tip number 9, back blings. No, not. Alright, tip number 9. Your, what the, oh my god. Your brightness. So, if you want to use like Durantinope or Protanope, you can, but it's just kind of hard to see. But it's there used to be this saying, or people used to say this back in the day. Those white people would use such low brightness. Yeah. Such low brightness, and it was because it was easier for them to see into the storm, and that's why a lot of people like used low brightness. And like, yeah, so I like Protanope better than Durantinope, because if if you put these settings on Drentanope, your game kind of looks orange. I don't really like that, but you know, I like these settings. You know, I don't like these settings. I can't really see with them, so that's why I use Tritonopia. Is it Tritanope or Tritonopia? Yeah, it's Tritanope. Huh. I'd recommend like Tritanope or just off. No, off is the clean. You know, it's just clean. Then Tritanope is just really bright, and it's just, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna stick to Tritanope and you know, I like it. Okay. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, you like my outro music? Yeah, you like it? Yeah, have a terrible day. Goodbye.